Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Mama Make You Up, a mommy of twins who loves to paint my face. If this is your first time visiting my channel, thank you for stopping by and I hope you stay a while. And please subscribe to my channel, share the video, comment below, let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see on my channel. And if you're coming back as a repeat visitor, thank you. I have a lot of cool stuff to play with today, so if you would like to see what my thoughts are on this makeup and what products I used, then keep watching. I'm going to go over briefly what the products are that I have to review from ColourPop and to do a first impressions. So this is the Double Play Pressed Powder Palette. It comes in this little sleeve and slips out just like that. The description on the back says that the Getting Handsy is the pressed powder blush, and the patted down is the pressed powder highlighter. I would have to say that even though this is labeled as a blush, I am going to actually try it today as a bronzer. Palette, magnetized, just clips shut like that. It's got the ColourPop stuff on the front, and it's got a really nice mirror actually inside of it with the ColourPop stamping all over it. This is a Super Shock Cheek. And this is a, I guess, blush highlighter actually, technically. It's a pearlized one. It's called Forget Me Not. For eye makeup, this color is Say I Do, which I believe is going to make a great pinky transition shade. This one is called Come and Get It, at the Belle of the Ball. So this is one, again, that comes in a sleeve. This one contains Secrets, which is a soft matte, Soft Core, which is a matte, Fair Play, which is a matte, and On the Fence, which is a metallic shadow. So comes like this, again with the flipping box, and then it has everything already inserted in the palette for you. Finally, in terms of lips, I have one metallic lip color to go over with you guys. I have 4 other lip colors that are fairly neutral, but a bit more, some of them are a bit more on the vibrant pinky side. So let's get started. I have primed my eyes with my Painterly MAC paint pot, and I've put lots of setting powder and a white eyeshadow on my lid as well so that I have no tackiness left on my lids. Start by swatching these two. I do. This is the pinky one, and that is what we have as a color. So to me, I haven't run my finger through it of course yet. Really nice color. It's on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like. Next we have Come and Get It. This one has a really interesting kind of two-tone to it. I really like it. That's Come and Get It on top. So that is a swatch of the independent shadows. They do come just on their own in a little package, and I bought a Z palette from morphebrushes.com, and that's where that comes in handy with individual shadows. To start with some swatches of the palette, the Belle of the Ball palette, I will start with the Secrets. That's that color, Secrets. So really more of on the peachy or coral side, I guess, if you will. And that's what it looks like on my hand. A Soft Core. This one is much darker. That's what it looks like. So pigmentation wise, I've heard lots of really good things about ColourPop, and I'm really impressed so far. The third one now is Fair Play, which is this really bright fuchsia color. Really pigmented. My hands are really dry right now, so this fuchsia color is looking a little bit patchy, but I should have put lotion on before I did this. And finally we have this metallic one, which I don't know if I would necessarily call it metallic, but it's called On the Fence, and this is the metallic one. And I'll just swatch that right there. So that's not much, but as you can see, it's got a really nice shine to it. I don't know if I would necessarily call it metallic. This is definitely one of those shadows, the On the Fence one, that I would do a Fix Plus and spray my brush. I've decided that I'm going to do a mixture of using my individual eyeshadows that I bought and the palette. A big fluffy brush, and I'm going to use Say I Do, and I'm going to put that on my lid as a transition shade. I have no idea what kind of look I'm going for today, so we are just, of course, doing a first impressions on how these are blending out. First thought on this one, really pigmented. You could build this color up big time if you wanted to. Really like how it's blending out, and I'm using my Morphe R37 brush. These aren't patchy at all. I really like the shade. Soft Core. which is this one right here. It is a matte. I'm going to go in just below the Say I Do. Ooh, look at that pigment. Holy moly. I'm going to just put that slightly below where I put Say I Do. And dragging that a bit onto my lid. Another really pretty color. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed in any of these colors realistically. Okay, now that we have that done, I think I'm going to go in and just dive into the really bright fuchsia color. This is called Fair Play. It's a matte color, this guy right here. And it does kind of remind me of my Modern Renaissance palette. Reminds me a lot of Love Letter in the Modern Renaissance palette. It is quite similar. So if you guys can see, Love Letter is this one on the bottom right here. And then you have that fuchsia color. Detailed brush. And lots of kick up, which I've heard, I think, with dark fuchsia colors and reds, it's extremely hard to create a formula where there's no kick up. And again, as I've said before, it really doesn't matter. That doesn't necessarily mean anything about the quality of the product. So I'm just gonna build up that color. Really nice pigmentation. Doesn't seem patchy at all going on the lid. Great blendability. It's starting to rain. Everyone is out today. I was out for a walk earlier with my girls after breakfast. There's my dog. Sugar. She can totally hear me from 2 stories up. I really like how all of these colors are blending together right now. Now for my lid color, I just had to use Come and Get It. So this color is fascinating to me and I cannot wait to use it. I am going to go first time in with Fix Plus because that is how I prefer to apply really nice metallic type of shadows. So I'm going to go in, spray my brush, and we are going to put that, oh yeah, just give me a moment. Really pretty color. Wow. What I'll do actually is apply it first to the other eye and see how it applies without Fix Plus. This is without Fix Plus. I gotta go let my dog in. It's starting to rain. Right, where was I? It is quite pigmented on its own without any Fix Plus. I'm just noticing a little bit more kind of spots of more light hitting the shadow when I do apply the Fix Plus. So I'm going to do the same on this side. Really bright fuchsia a little bit more and make sure we don't lose that. Where are you going with this makeup after you're all done? Well, it's really exciting. I'm probably going to do some laundry or maybe just sit on my ass and watch TV while my twins nap. I'm going to go in with Fair Play along the bottom. And with Soft Core. Every time I say that word, I feel like I should put up a parental advisory. The Come and Get It to the bottom lash line, just with this detail brush without any MAC Fix Plus. Pink colors underneath the eye have a kind of tricky effect on the eye because it can make you look a little bit ill. But I don't really care because they're fun colors to play with, and I mean, why not? In order to make use of this palette, which I said I was done with, but I've decided I'm not, I'm going to use this metallic shade on the Fence. I'm going to actually use this to highlight my inner corner. Really pigmented. Perfect for an inner corner highlight. I'm actually going to use this to highlight my brow bone as well. I thought I'd let you guys get right up in my grill to see what the makeup looks like in terms of the shadows, how they blended. This is the final look, really easy to use. Love how it came together. I'm going to move on to some bronzing and some highlighting. I'm going to try out Getting Handsy as a bronzer. And I'm just going to pad that on my face. Oh wow. Oh, I really like this stuff. Oh, wow. I'm trying to come up with some other words. I feel like it actually, like a tanned look. A bronzer, yes, it can give you that look, but there's something about the way this is applying that it actually makes my skin like look like it's authentically tanned. That is really pretty. I'm probably gonna go overboard on the bronzer just cause, but wow. No patchiness at all with how this applied to my face. Really smooth. I know that my face is a lot darker than my neck right now, so I'm just gonna bronze up things down here. Contour my nose a little bit. Absolutely, again, this is getting handsy, and I highly recommend this. Trying it out if you have fair skin. I have more of a pinky undertone. I really like using this as a bronzer versus a blush. It's called Patted Down. It is more, I think it's called more of a champagne undertone for a highlighter. Going to just brush in there and go to town. Oh, pretty. Wow. I always feel like I'm wrenching my neck in order to show the highlight. It's ridiculous. It's not a glittery highlight, thank the Lord, because that is not what I'm into. That looks like really pretty. Now we are going to go on to some lip swatches. So I'm going to start off with Likely. This is an individual lip that I got, Ultra Satin Lip. So the ColourPop line has the Ultra Matte Lip, the Ultra Glossy, Metallic, all that kind of stuff. So this is the Ultra Satin Lip. So it's not supposed to be overly matte, and it's not supposed to be like a gloss. Especially since I have pink on my eye, you can tell more of a orangey, I don't know, terracotta, does that apply here? Next, I'm going to go in with Chandelier. So one of the things I wanted to mention with these lip products is that 3 of them came as a package called ColourPop the Mixed Finish Lip Collection. So it has an ultra matte, ultra satin, and an ultra glossy lip. So it's a bit of a sample of each of their lines. This is the packaging that it came in. Okay, and the 3 that came in are Curtsy, which is the glossy, the Chandelier, which is the satin, and Fresh Cut, which is the matte lip. And these are the 3 as they look out and about. Starting with Chandelier. And this is the ultra satin. Ooh. Very coral. Next, we're going to get into some of the darker colors, I guess, if you will. This is the Ultra Matte Lip in Fresh Cut. I would say overall that the Ultra Satin are my favorite of the ColourPop line so far. I've never tried any of their glossy lips. Color, the Ultra Matte one, held on like I hold on to my last drop of wine. Curtsy, which is an ultra glossy lip, which I have not tried. Like I mentioned, I've never tried the glossy formula from ColourPop. Oh, woo. Last but certainly not least is my favorite lip first impression that I was excited to do today. This is called Flitter, and this is their ultra metallic lip. I'd heard a lot of mixed reviews about their metallic lip line that came out. This one though caught my eye because I actually feel like it is a lip version. I have to do a swatch here. It is literally a lip version of the shadow Come and Get It. Two were meant to go together. The lip is on the top and Come and Get It is on the bottom. Going to do this on its own. My idea with using this as an everyday product, if I wore this out every day, was to do a very nude lip underneath, like a lipstick or a matte lip, and put this over top as a lip topper. Yes. It comes across very gold in lighting. I was about to say we're all done, and then I realized technically we're not. So this Super Shock Cheek in the color Forget Me Not is something I wanted to try. I think because of the amount of pink that I have on my face, I'm going to not put this on my cheeks as like a blush or a highlighter, but I will swatch it for you guys. I have other highlighters from ColourPop. Again, the important thing for them is to make sure that this is on tight, the cover. Everything has a moussey texture from ColourPop, and it all feels cold. It's really fascinating, but I haven't tried this one yet. Yeah, so still kind of a moussey, and as I put my finger in it, as you can tell, that satin finish kind of goes away on top. This is the pigmentation in it, really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right over top. So as you can tell, quite sheer. You could apply this as a nice sheer highlight or as like a blush. I think when I saw swatches of it, I thought it would be a good highlighter, but I feel like it's quite pink and will probably not work on my skin. But gorgeous formula, and I think I'll play with it as a bit of a blush, if you will. All right, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys liked this video. Overall, I was absolutely very impressed with ColourPop, which I generally am. For the lip stuff, the metallic lip that I used was so fun to play with. Really nice texture, not gritty, not patchy on the lips, went on really smooth. In terms of the glossy versus satin versus matte, I do side more with the satin finish because it's not a total gloss, which was quite sticky, but glosses generally are. A satin is just that fine line between something really dry and matte on the lips and a gloss. The matte, like I said, held on really tight on my lips, which can be a good thing in terms of wearability. Overall though, I do side more with a satin finish. In terms of the eye stuff that I got today, loved the palette that I bought, loved the individual shadows that I bought. No patchiness or issues applying those shadows. They blend beautifully on the eyes, and for the price, honestly, ColourPop is a great buy. The highlighter and the bronzer duo that I tried, again, loved it. The bronzer technically was a blush in the duo that it came in, but I really liked it as a bronzer on my skin. The other highlight that I tried was a Super Shock Cheek one, the bright pink. It is a little bit pink for my skin tone, so I won't be using it as a highlighter, but I will definitely find other uses for it. So I think that about sums up everything. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel, share the video, share the love. Let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to see on my channel. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful and colorful day. Bye.